Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm in chaos, while others break under the pressure of life? Why one person turns pain into power, while another lets it destroy them? What if the difference isn't talent, luck, or intelligence, but the way their mind has been trained? Before we begin, subscribe to the channel and like this video because every week we dive deep into Stoicism, mental strength, and self-mastery. And make sure you watch until the end, because one lesson in this video could completely change the way you think, react, and even transform your love life forever. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." And that single idea changed the lives of millions. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Your brain is already wired. Every fear, every insecurity, every overreaction, every moment of weakness, it has become a pattern. The good news? Patterns can be broken. Your mind can be rewired. Tonight, I want to tell you the story of a young man named Daniel. Daniel looked normal from the outside. He smiled in public. He joked with friends. He posted motivational quotes online. But privately, his mind was a battlefield. He overthought everything. One rejection ruined his week. One insult stayed in his head for months. He couldn't control his emotions. And slowly, life started controlling him. One night after another argument with someone he loved, Daniel sat alone in silence. He realized something painful. His biggest enemy wasn't the world. It was his own mind. That night, he discovered the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. At first, he thought Stoicism was just ancient philosophy, boring words from dead men. But then he read something that hit him harder than anything else. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Daniel froze. Because suddenly, everything made sense. If you think weak thoughts every day, you become weak. If you feed your mind fear every day, you become fearful. If you constantly replay pain, your brain learns suffering. And that's exactly how mental weakness is created. So Daniel made a decision. He would rebuild his mind from the ground up. And these are the 10 Marcus Aurelius-inspired lessons that transformed him into someone mentally unshakable. Lesson number 1, control your inner voice. Most people destroy themselves with their own thoughts. They wake up and immediately begin attacking themselves mentally. I'm not good enough. I always fail. Nobody respects me. My life is terrible. Marcus Aurelius believed the mind becomes whatever it repeatedly hears. Think about that carefully. Your brain is listening to every word you say to yourself. Daniel realized that his suffering wasn't just coming from events. It came from the meaning he attached to them. Failure became proof he was worthless. Rejection became proof he was unlovable. So he started changing his internal language. Instead of saying, "I'm broken," he said, "I'm improving." Instead of saying, "This pain will destroy me," he said, "This pain is training me." And slowly his brain began adapting, because the mind follows repetition. Lesson number 2, stop reacting emotionally to everything. Marcus Aurelius understood something modern people forget. Not everything deserves a reaction. But today, people react to everything. A comment online ruins their mood. A text message changes their confidence. One bad day becomes emotional chaos. Daniel used to explode emotionally. If someone ignored him, he became insecure. If life didn't go his way, anger consumed him. Then, he learned the Stoic pause. Before reacting, Marcus Aurelius would remind himself, "Is this within my control?" That question changed everything. Daniel started practicing silence before reaction. Instead of immediately responding emotionally, he paused, he breathed, he observed, and something incredible happened. He realized most problems weren't actually serious. His emotions had simply magnified them. Mental strength begins when emotions stop controlling your decisions. Lesson number 3, train yourself to become comfortable with discomfort. The modern world teaches comfort. Stoicism teaches resilience. Marcus Aurelius knew that comfort weakens the mind. When people avoid pain constantly, they become fragile. Daniel noticed he escaped discomfort everywhere. He avoided difficult conversations. He quit things when they became hard. He distracted himself with entertainment instead of facing reality. Then, he made one simple rule. Every day he would do one difficult thing on purpose. Cold showers, waking up earlier, saying what needed to be said, facing rejection, working even when motivation disappeared. At first it felt painful, but over time, his brain changed. Discomfort stopped feeling like danger. And once your brain stops fearing discomfort, you become unstoppable. Lesson number 4. Separate yourself from the opinions of others. Marcus Aurelius warned against becoming a prisoner of other people's approval. But today, people are addicted to validation. They change their personality to fit in. They hide their truth to be accepted. They lose themselves trying to impress strangers. Daniel used to care about everyone's opinion. One criticism destroyed his confidence. One rejection made him question his worth. Then he realized something powerful. People's opinions are temporary. Your self-respect is permanent. The moment he stopped chasing validation, his confidence grew, naturally, because real confidence isn't built when everyone likes you. It's built when you no longer need everyone to like you. Lesson number 5. Focus only on what you can control. This became Daniel's favorite Stoic principle. Most anxiety comes from trying to control uncontrollable things. The future, other people, outcomes, relationships, the past. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that peace comes from focusing only on your own actions. Daniel stopped obsessing over outcomes. Instead of asking, "Will this work?" he asked, "Did I give my best effort?" That shift rewired his brain completely. Because when you focus on effort instead of results, fear loses its power and suddenly life becomes lighter. Lesson number 6. Turn pain into power. This is where Daniel changed forever. One day, someone he deeply loved walked away from him, and for weeks he felt destroyed. He couldn't sleep. He replayed memories constantly. His heart felt heavy. But then he remembered Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Daniel realized pain wasn't meant to break him. It was meant to shape him. Instead of drowning in sadness, he used the pain as fuel. He trained harder, worked harder, thought deeper, became wiser, and slowly, the heartbreak that once weakened him became the very thing that made him stronger. That's the Stoic transformation. Strong minds don't avoid pain, they use it. Lesson number 7. Master your attention. Your attention is your power, and the modern world is stealing it every second. Notifications, drama, endless scrolling, constant comparison. Marcus Aurelius believed a distracted mind becomes a weak mind. Daniel realized he could no longer focus. His brain constantly searched for stimulation. Silence felt uncomfortable. So he began training his focus. Less social media, more reading, more silence, more reflection. At first his mind resisted, but eventually clarity returned. And here's the truth. The person who controls their attention controls their life, because where your attention goes, your energy follows. Lesson number 8. Accept reality instead of fighting it. One of the biggest causes of suffering is resistance. People resist aging, resist failure, resist endings, resist change. But Marcus Aurelius taught acceptance, not weakness, not surrender, acceptance. Daniel used to waste energy asking, "Why is this happening to me?" Then he changed the question, "What is this trying to teach me?" That one shift rewired his mindset. Because life becomes easier when you stop fighting reality and start working with it. The storm doesn't ask for your permission. The Stoic learns how to walk through it calmly. Lesson number 9. Build discipline, not motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel inspired, some days you feel empty. Marcus Aurelius understood that discipline matters more than emotion. Daniel used to wait until he felt ready to improve himself, but readiness never came. So he stopped depending on feelings. He created routines. He kept promises to himself. He acted regardless of mood. And over time, his identity changed. He no longer saw himself as weak. He became someone who follows through. That's the secret of mental strength, not intensity, consistency. Small disciplined actions repeated daily rewire the brain more than rare bursts of motivation ever will. And finally, lesson number 10, remember your mortality. This may sound dark, but it's actually liberating. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that life is short, not to create fear, but clarity. Daniel started asking himself one question every morning: if this day was my last, would I waste it worrying about meaningless things? And suddenly, so many fears disappeared. Petty drama lost importance, overthinking lost power, excuses lost meaning. Because when you truly understand time is limited, you stop living timidly. You stop waiting for permission. You stop delaying your life. You stop letting fear control your choices. And that's when real freedom begins. Months later, Daniel's life looked completely different. Not because the world changed, but because he changed. Problems still existed. Pain still existed. Criticism still existed. But his mind had become stronger than all of it. That's the power of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius never promised an easy life. He promised a stronger mind. And maybe that's exactly what you need right now. Not a different life, not perfect circumstances, not endless motivation, but a rewired mind. Because once your mind becomes disciplined, calm, resilient, the world loses its ability to break you. So starting today, pay attention to your thoughts, guard your attention, embrace discomfort, stop chasing validation, use pain as fuel, focus only on what you control. Do this long enough, and one day you'll wake up realizing something incredible. The person who once overthought everything, the person who feared rejection, the person who felt mentally weak, no longer exists. A stronger version of you has taken their place. And that transformation starts with the thoughts you choose today. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.